Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your weekly soul connection energy reading. So whatever partnership or connection you have on your mind, this is for you. So whoever this reading is meant to resonate with, because it's not a personal reading. It's not tapping into just one specific person's energy. So, it's collectively. So whoever Divine Spirit wishes to speak to through me, this message is for you. Okay? Alright, so if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you guys can reach me on my website. In the description box below is the link. Also, if you guys are interested in a one question or a quick mini reading with me, you guys can reach me on my Instantgo app, also in the description box. Or social media, you guys want to find me there. My email, my donation link is also in the description box. So be sure to read everything carefully before purchasing a reading with me, okay? Alright, so let's tune into both of your energies combined, mentally, emotionally, the sexual chemistry, as well as the energy that you're both creating moving forward this week. So your energy, so your thoughts and their thoughts, about each other and the connection this week. What is that going to create? What are you both creating mentally? Divine Spirit, tap into the energies of the viewers and whoever it is that they have most on their mind and at their hearts. Okay. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. That you shed and bring light to the situation. And where there is darkness, bring light to the situation. Truth and clarity. Let this be of help and healing to those who need it. Thank you. Alright. And where are you both mentally? What is the energy creating between your mental state and theirs this week? What is it creating? Okay. Have the World, number 29. Okay. Emotionally, where you're feeling and what the other party is feeling, what is that creating? What are you both creating emotionally? What is that creating emotionally this week, Divine Spirit? Both parties' energies, emotional energies combined. Okay. This card came out in his energy for you. So that speaks volumes. We'll get into that. So sexual chemistry. What is being created with that? Your sexual energy versus the other parties. What are you both creating? The sexual chemistry and energy towards each other. What is it creating this week, Divine Spirit? What is that energy creating between the two parties? Okay, two cards wanted to come out. So you have romance. It's a reverse, but the word in romance and rest and rejuvenation. This card came out in one of his or her readings. I think it was his reading. I'm going to clarify, Divine Spirit. Can you please clarify with one card what is it creating? Nope, none of those wanted to come out. Okay. Angel of Love. I'm sorry for the blur. Let me wipe that off really quick. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. And overall, okay, what is the energy based upon how you're going to project your energy towards them and how they're projecting their energy towards you this week? What is that creating moving forward? What is the energy that it's creating moving forward? What is the end result of these actions? Your actions and their actions. What is the cause and the effect of your actions and their actions towards each other? It doesn't want to come out. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Journey. Okay, sorry if you could see. And this also came out in one of the readings, the chakra, the 5th chakra with Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat chakra. Gabriel is also the archangel, he's a messenger of God. So we're going to leave that to the side. So I'm going to clarify with the Lover's Path Tarot. So mentally, what you're both creating with the world, it's kind of like the Hermit card to me. The Hermit stepping out of his cave with the knowledge and wisdom that he's required, or after much introspection. I feel like you guys are going to come out. Okay, come out. And there's going to be closure once you do come out. So whatever you guys are thinking, it's creating this mentally. Like, okay, I'm going to illuminate something. Because you have an ending here. Some sort of like a closure. If you think about the World card in Tarot, it represents a completion of a cycle. And turning into a new cycle. With the Hermit, you know, he's all about introspection, gathering wisdom. Or he is very wise. 2 and 9 together really equals number 11. Or 2, actually, if you break 1 down. In numerology, it would be 2. So there's going to be an ending of a cycle within the connection once this illumination comes. And it could even be that there's going to be some sort of togetherness that comes out of it. Okay? That can go any other way. So it's not, you know, specific like you're going to be together or you're not going to be together. It could be you guys come up with some sort of arrangement or agreement with the connection, but there's going to be some sort of togetherness, whether that's seeing eye to eye, being on the same page, spiritually, mentally, psychically, whatever. It's going to be a shared understanding. The Princess of Cups comes in reverse. I don't really do reversals, but it seems relevant, especially with the Triumph card at the bottom, which is the World card at the bottom. So I want to say that whoever has been holding in or harboring their feelings and emotions may very well come out of that, or it's going to shift, you know, and you're going to come out of this, you know, this crushing energy where you're crushing on somebody, and it's like a little kid energy where you're like keeping all of your emotions inside of you and you're fantasizing, you're daydreaming. It's going to shift out of that and into closing out a cycle, but it's going to bring something together. And somebody's going to do it. She has this cord in her hand or this string. She's bringing something together. That's what I'm getting. And that's going to be the ending of a cycle once someone expresses their true feelings and emotions outwardly or shares their desires, you know, because the Princess of Cups or the Prince of Cups, or rather the Page of Cups, sorry. So Princess of Cups would be the Page of Cups in traditional tarot. So it's a messenger of love, but also I would say if it's a person, it could be Pisces or the energy of Pisces, which is a dreamer, which is very poetic, very much sensitive and intuitive. So these could be energies that you're both embodying or sharing, or both of you are going to share your emotions. I feel like it's a two-way street, but one person, of course, is going to be the initiator, I feel, of that, because someone's bringing this together, that one person. Okay, it could be her, or feminine, whatever you want to call it, whatever you resonate with. If you're more emotional this week, then that's you. You know, it doesn't have to be a woman necessarily. It could be you if you're, you know, more emotional or more tapped into your feelings and you're feeling guided to share those feelings. I feel like that's you. Emotionally, what you guys are creating together based upon your individual emotions towards each other and the connection. You have community, number 7. This came out in his reading, his energy for you reading this week. So again, you guys both are aware that something needs to change when it comes to the partnerships that you have in your life, the people that you have in your life. Not all, but some of your connections are very toxic, very superficial. It could be, you know, one of you or the other, someone is involved with multiple partners. Someone may have a partner already, or some may have a partner and then have a toxic friend or friends, or have toxic friend, you know, family members or whatever. So, you know, there's partnerships that are at the focus that they all carry their own essence and energy, but they might not be of your highest good. It could be, you know, people that don't want to evolve, or people that kind of, you know, just want to pull you down or drag you into their drama, superficial things. It could be people that all they want to do is party. They don't want to better themselves. They don't want to do anything with their lives. they think looking good or looking pretty is all that it is to life. You know, it's just so many different things. And I feel like you both are, you know, highly aware. Number 7 is like the number of God. It's, you know, the power number. Is also could represent the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, connected to your higher self and all that is. You both have this agreement or wisdom or knowing that this is what's going on and this is what needs to be changed. What needs to change. I'm going to clarify it. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. So you have the 2 of Pentacles and the Justice card. So, yeah, somebody's juggling to make something right, okay? One of you might have to shed light on this situation for the other person to help them make this decision. Or this justice could be ending cycles, a karmic cycle, weighing the pros and the cons of what stays and what goes. And this man, he's about to make a decision to let something go because his heart is being filled on one end, and on one end it's empty. You know, there's nothing being fulfilled here on a deep emotional level, and he's about to let that go. He's not going to juggle it much longer. But I feel like he wants to make sure that he's making the right decision. Maybe even that he's making the right decision of who he's going to be with or the people that's going to stay or go in his life. And it could be that you are the person that sheds light on this for them. That's what I'm getting. Whether you actively do it, you mean to do it, or you subconsciously help them with this. So your sexual chemistry, so your sexual attraction and their sexual attraction towards you and you towards them creates Angel of Love, number 49. So I feel like what it's doing is it's making you both aware of your feelings and emotions towards each other. More so someone else than the other. Whoever is more emotional this week. Doesn't have to be a woman necessarily. It could be. But whoever is more emotional, more tapped into their emotions, it's going to make you... It's going to make that very clear. Okay? It's going to make that clear to you. Excuse me 1 second. I'm streaming, so I can't pause it. So it's making it very clear, and I feel like through communication, and that might be, you know, where you guys express your sexual attraction towards each other or someone's expressing it, and it opens up some emotions or makes it very clear how this person is feeling or what you're working with emotionally or what this person, where they're coming from emotionally. So someone is coming from a pure place sexually, though. I don't feel like it's coming from, you know, perverted, you know, just all in for that. I feel like it's kind of being used to see how the other person really feels about you. And that it does sound kind of weird. We can't just base everything off sex, but I feel like it's, you don't really know where you stand with this person. It's kind of like, are we just friends? Are you interested in me? Like, what is it? So I feel like it helps you to know that. It's like people that are in friend zones, you don't necessarily want to sleep with them, right? You want to keep it where it's at. But with some people, you know, you don't really know how they feel. So it's like, I have to keep it out of friend zone, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I wouldn't want to be intimate with this person. So I feel like communication is going to clarify that, and it's going to bring up some feelings for both of you, or help one or the other understand how the other person feels. Okay, so your actions and their actions, the cause and the effect of that brings journey number 2. So I feel like you guys are going to either see whether or not you guys are on the same page with your paths in life, or if you guys could, even if you guys have an individual, which you, of course, we all have individual unique paths, but can our paths coexist together moving forward? Or how are we going to take this moving forward? Whether we're going to remain friends, are we going to be friends, are we going to be in a relationship, are we going to just whatever, separate, whatever the case may be. You know, but there's going to have to be some burdens that are left behind. You know, she has all this baggage, and somebody's going to have to free themselves, and it may be that your actions lead to a choice moving forward, whether or not you're going to leave some drama or baggage behind. whatever that may be, and can we really share this path together? And I feel like you're going to become aware of that moving forward, where you're going to take this. Okay? Some of you might have to leave this behind, and that's kind of what I'm getting for some of you. You know, the other person may decide they don't really know what they want with the Two of Wands, or how to move forward with what they want, and someone else is, you know, waiting, or they're tired of waiting, and someone's going to dip off and leave with the Three of Pentacles, because it's like, I'm working on this by myself, and I can't do that. So someone might pack their bags and dip out on this, you know, take what they've learned from this connection and leave, you know, all the hurt and the pain behind. Okay? That's really the majority of how I'm seeing it. So, you know, whether this is permanently walking away or temporarily walking away. But with the world, like I said, there is going to be a cycle, you know, that completes itself. So however that resonates, but the main focus is communication. That's the main energy underneath the surface, is communication. It's very key, and it's very important this week. I'm going to clarify the Journey card once more, just to get more clarity. Yeah. Yep. It's going to... Yeah, it's going to lead to some disappointments. And if it's not walking away from each other, it could be, you know, having to leave some things behind in the past. And that could be hard, regardless of if that friend was toxic to you, but you guys shared good memories. That's not easy. Or, you know, it's never easy to break away from something you've known for a long time. So both of you may have to step away from something and leave things behind. There's so many different ways that this can go, like, for everybody. It's not going to be the same. Okay, this could also represent your past, your choices in life. They're not all going to be the same as the next person watching, or your decisions is not going to be the same as the person that you're dealing with. So, you know, there's going to be some, you know, some walking the ways, whether that's with each other, or whether that's being disappointed of how things ended up the way that they are, or something that you have to walk away from. And it's funny because, I'll just share it, because I had this, I had to do that. I had to let some things go energetically, and I knew that I was releasing it because I cried, and it was like, why is it so hard for me to do this? But I had to do it, and I cried. So for some of you, it may be that, you know, you have to release something in order to move forward. And others of you know, these are things that you've been dealing with, this connection or other situations. You've been putting a lot of energy and effort into it. And I had read something on Instagram. Like, Instagram, like, is a place for, like, epiphanies for me, or, like, perfect timing, synchronistic messages I need. I don't know if I saved it in here or not, but I want to share it because I feel like it's going to give perspectives for some people, because it's like when I walk away from something, does it automatically mean that, you know, I'm giving up, or I didn't try hard enough? Sometimes it's not always meant to be that way. I don't know if I did like it. But pretty much, you guys, what Spirit is saying is that you may have been building something for quite some time, and it's like, well, if I've been doing it all by myself, you know, is it really me giving up? Or it's just, you know, some things are not meant to manifest fully. Some things are just not meant to be completed. That doesn't mean that I didn't put my best foot forward, or that I did not give my all, or that there's something wrong. It's just some projects are not meant to carry out completely and fully. And I feel like some of you might have to learn that and be the bigger person and walk away. Like I said, other things, it could be relationships you've established within time that are not good for you, that you guys have to walk away from. Or something emotionally that you've had to walk away from. Okay. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card on it. Is there anything else, Divine Spirit? Okay, so I'm going to give 3 different advice cards. So whatever card you feel guided to, 1, 2, or 3, or maybe all 3, whatever. just meditate on the number that you feel most drawn to. And I'm going to pull 3 cards as advice for whomever. So kind of like pick a card. So you can choose between 1, 2, or 3, or maybe multiple out of the 3, whatever you feel guided to do. Yeah, but you guys could be dealing with some water signs. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, Capricorns, Libras, yeah, or other air signs, because you have the Prince of Arrows, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, Group 1, what is their advice, Divine Spirit? Group 2, what is their advice? Oh, okay. And 3. Okay, so those of you who've chosen card 1, what is your advice? Okay, so you have heart-to-heart conversations. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, yeah, communication is already, you know, the shadow energy that's underneath the surface. So, obviously, you guys are going to have to openly express your feelings, even if you're afraid the other person is not going to want to hear it, or you're afraid of what the other person is going to say, what the consequences of you sharing your feelings are. It doesn't matter. Spirit's telling you to share your feelings with this person honestly and openly, okay? Group 2, you have past life relationship. You've known each other before. I feel like this is a connection that you guys might have to put in the past or leave in the past. Because there's a lot of passion there and you feel very drawn to this person. Some of you guys may need to review the past. Okay, whether it's a past life, another lifetime that you shared with this person, if you guys have knowledge of that, if you feel called to look into that even, or it's just simply what transpired in the past between you. You guys need to study that. Some of you guys might need to leave the past behind when it comes to the situation so you can move forward, or simply leave that person behind and move forward. Okay, Group 3, it says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so Spirit's telling you don't have to really be so on guard when it comes to this person. Spirit's telling you, you know, you might be looking at this person in a negative sense, like you're looking down upon them and making prejudgments. Maybe you're afraid to open up to this person because you're afraid if it's safe for you to, and Spirit's telling you it is, okay? So, and all of you guys need to know that you are lovable. You deserve love, your point of attraction. You know, whatever your heart truly seeks and truly, truly desires. You guys deserve that or much more. So keep that in mind. All right, you guys, that's your reading for this week. I thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next week's reading.